Hello, welcome back to another one of Rusty Reactions. I'm Rusty, coming at you with another reaction. Now, there's a superstar of Shang-Chi going off on Twitter, going on a tirade. We're going to check that out and see what's going on, because I thought Simu Liu would have been in a good headspace when it comes to the movies coming out. He's a star actor in it, action film, everything you would need to prop you up and make you feel good. But apparently he's not. So I got this article here from Small Screen. Kevin Feige clears up Shang-Chi's star's Twitter outburst. So Kevin Feige had to jump in to simmer things down. But we'll get down to here. Marvel president Kevin Feige, Kevin Feige has cleared up all the confusion surrounding Shang-Chi star Simu Liu's recent Twitter outburst. Simu Liu, who's the star of Marvel's upcoming MCU movie Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, took to Twitter to criticise Disney's CEO's recent comments. So Simu Liu's jumped on Twitter to criticise the CEO of Disney. Does he want any more work in the future? It'll be interesting to know exactly what happens here, because it don't sound good, whatever it is. Star actor criticising the CEO. Disney CEO Bob Chapek recently told investors in Disney's Q3 investors call that Shang-Chi release strategy was an experiment. Nothing so far. My spidey senses aren't tingling yet. However, Simu took, I hope I'm saying that right. Simu took the quote out of context and thought that Chapek was referring to race. Simu Liu's race. Which, to be fair to Chapek, he wasn't. Who's saying that he wasn't? Is this Small Screen? Is this article? I suppose that's when Kevin Feige comes back into it. Geez, that's a big statement, isn't it? That he took to Twitter because he took a quote out of context and basically referring to Bob Chapek, the CEO, as a racist because he was referring to race. Let's go on. Here's what JPEG said. All right. Shang-Chi release is actually Shang-Chi's release, the movie that is releasing, actually going to be an interesting experiment for us, because it's got only a 45-day window for us. So the prospect of being able to take a Marvel title to the service after going theoretical for 45 days will be yet another data point to inform our actions going forward on our titles. Am I reading that right? That he's referring to the data of releasing the movie in theatres, and in 45 days it's going to be put on their Disney Plus service, and it's an experiment because he would be wanting data on that? Wouldn't that be just common business sense and common business talk? He doesn't even say anything about Simu Liu. Did he take it personal? He took it personal for the whole production crew and the actors and the actresses. Kevin Feige addressed Shang-Chi star Simu Liu's Twitter outburst against Bob Chapek. This is Simu Liu's tweet here. We are not an experiment. We are the underdog, the underestimated. We are the ceiling breakers. We are the celebration of culture and joy that we'll preserve after an embattled year. We should go into politics. We are the surprise. I'm fired the F up to make history on September 3rd. Join us. I suppose the link is we are not an experiment. But why is he taking it so personal that he's thinking that the actors in the movie are the experiment? I don't see where Simu Liu's coming from. When Chapek, if Simu Liu's seen this quote in what Chapek said, wouldn't he be able to understand that it's not about the actors in the movie, it's about the PowerPoint data in the releases and the in the movie theatres and the accordance to releasing it on the streaming service? Wouldn't you understand that? Chapek, here's what's... Yeah, we read that. Where's Kevin Feige come? When does he come into it? Here we go. Feige had cleared things up. So this is what Feige said. He, Simu Liu, is not a shy man. Well, he's not a shy man, that's for sure. But is he a guy that jumps the gun a lot? I think in that particular tweet you can see, and I think everyone does, a misunderstanding. What misunderstanding? That Bob Chapek's a racist, or Simu Liu just got out the blocks way too early, not having no information of his own to back his accusations against Bob, because it was about race. Is that this article telling it's about race, or did Simu Liu actually state somewhere that it was a comment that Bob Chapek said about race? That's a question that I want answered. The proof is in the movie, and we swing for the fences as we always do with the amount of creative energy we put in and the budget. There's no expense spared to bring this origin story to the screen. Well, that gives me absolutely nothing. That doesn't... What is that supposed to simmer down? How is Kevin Feige clearing things up? It's Hollywood jargon. That's... my spidey senses are kicked off. Hollywood dribble, all of this. Simu Liu, I have no doubt if he's calling Bob Chapek a racist, that there is going to be an apology soon. He'll be putting an apology out on Twitter, directed straight at Bob Chapek. If according to this, that he thought that it was about race, the experiment, and not about the data. So we might head over to Simu Liu's Twitter account and have a look, see if he's put out an apology. So we've got the star here, Simu Liu's Twitter account. We'll go down. Oh, there it is there. 14th, so it was 5 days ago. 5 days ago, that's it there. Let's see if he's got an apology. Pre-orders, it's premiere day. Well, that was really something. Truly a wonderful night, and I will remember forever. My heart is filled with gratitude. I can't wait for you guys to watch. That's nice. It definitely hasn't been put on his Twitter. He hasn't tweeted out about it. So that's that, guys. Simu Liu's little rant on Twitter. What do I think about it? I think it's just Hollywood dribble. It's just Hollywood dribble between CEOs, presidents, actors, and I don't see the link that Simu Liu's going for here with the rant, if it's not true that Bob Chapek wasn't looking at it in a race way, which by this quote doesn't look like he was. So I don't understand what Simu Liu... I don't know I don't know where he's going with this. But stay tuned in the future. Maybe there might be an apology out or some further information to shine a bit more of a light on the situation. But either way, I wish Simu Liu the best of luck and enjoyment as he rolls out Shang-Chi. So that's what I think about that. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, comment down below what I should react to next, and maybe that might be my next video. So until that moment in time, everyone take care. Bye for now.